I hope you're having a blessed evening, noon, night, morning, whenever you decide to click on this video to hear what I have to say. But we're going to be doing a updated reading on Britney Spears. Sorry, this video, I had to really chop it up because I was not feeling good the past couple of days. But I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. But like I always say, everything that I say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. It's just a tarot reading, so take what you will and leave what you may. But we're going to get into it. What are Sam Ashgari's true intentions for being with Britney Spears? What is Sam Ashgari's true intention for being with Britney Spears? Three more. You guys, let's break this down. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. This is definitely going to be Britney's energy. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. Oh, especially with it being clarified, the Empress card. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So like I said, I really don't feel like a lot of bad vibes. Okay, I don't think that Sam has bad intentions when it comes to Britney Spears in this relationship with her. He is definitely represented by this King of Swords. He is someone who is very level-headed, very clear-minded, okay? He knows what he wants out of this relationship, and I feel that he's very verbal about it as well. I think he has strong boundaries, and I really do think that he is in control as far as the direction of this relationship. I really do feel as if though he wants to have a stable home and stable foundation when it comes to Britney and his relationship. Okay. I also see that there may be some burdens or like some drama when it comes to the home life. Okay, because this could definitely represent, this Four of Wands can definitely represent a home or a relationship, but I feel like it's more so of a home, okay? And I feel like there may be some burden surrounding this home that he kind of wants to do away with. And then you have this Three of Wands here in the picture, and this talks about movement, okay? So there definitely could be a move, like a change of address as far as the home life goes, or there could be some travel overseas to kind of decompress from whatever it is that's going around the home life or this home that is showing up here. Because I definitely feel like he's not the one to really have all that going on. I think he just really wants to have a peaceful home. I think he's really focused and concentrated on the relationship between him and Britney. And the outside forces is really not his thing. So he's the type of person who it seems like he would just really cut that out. Just focus on them. And if need be, they will probably need to move or separate themselves from that. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing. We have this Knight of Cups here. I also feel like this is his energy. And the fact that it's not a King of Cups, that's a little concerning because when the emotions are not necessarily grounded, we can actually really like think off of our emotions instead of like really filtering them out before we act on them. And that could be a problem. Or it could be the fact that maybe he doesn't wear his heart on the sleeve all the time, and he could possibly be a little bit more logical than he is emotional, okay? But whatever the case may be, he is bringing love into this relationship, okay? That is his intentions, and that is his actions. Like, he is bringing love into this relationship. That is what he is intending for this. I do think he has a problem with Britney being in the spotlight, because I think there is some drama that could be attached to this. And I feel like this is something that he is really wanting to release, because it can affect their relationship, okay? So this could be drama from like social media, from the media itself. It could be from her past, like, you know, the dealings that she had going on with her family and things of that nature. But whatever the case may be, this is not something that he really wants in the present, okay? So I think that he is kind of wanting her to kind of back away a little bit and kind of focus on their relationship and the family that they're building with each other and the child that they're about to have, because this Empress card pops up very strongly with this Ace of Pentacles. So I just feel like this is her being pregnant, the process of being pregnant, you know, that 9-month process of carrying a baby and then giving birth. I feel like that is the focus, kind of, or what he wants the focus to be on at this point in time. And then you have this Four of Swords. I just think this is somebody who is in a resting position, somebody who is in peace with what's kind of going on here. But I just do feel like there's like this heavy energy of kind of taking a step back a little bit from the public eye and really focusing on what they have going on right now, and just creating like a place of peace. And I just do feel like he has a little bit of like an authoritarian figure when it comes to this, just because I feel like Britney can be a little bit aloof sometimes. And I really think that her mouth can really be a little bit fiery. And I think that is what kind of attracts some of the drama. But I think it's just her trying to defend herself in the best way that she sees fit. And I also believe that this King of Cups affects her as well. She could be the type of person, you know, who is just very emotional. And I get it. She has had a lot of stuff that's happened with her as far as her past. Like, she just got out of her conservatorship in November, you know, and I don't really think she had a time to really heal from all of that stuff. So she's really dealing with a lot, okay? And I feel like Sam kind of needs to fill that role, you know what I mean, until she really is able to kind of regroup, because I still think she has a lot of emotions attached to the past, and she's kind of dealing with how to redirect those, or how to filter those emotions out, or how to just regain her composure to where she just has these healthy boundaries and is able to speak up for herself and be a little bit clear without it coming out with, you know, so much I guess roar or so much spice, if that like makes sense. But anyways, let's see. I wanted to ask another question. Okay, let me see how Britney feels about this relationship. All right, so Britney, how do you feel about your relationship? Or I believe they're engaged, right? Britney Spears, how do you feel about your relationship and engagement to Sam Ashgari? Britney Spears, how do you feel about your relationship and engagement to Sam Ashgari? Okay, let's kind of see what came out. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the World card, and the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups, it really does show up quite a bit. Okay, so like I said, I honestly feel like she is in a balancing act of really trying to balance out her emotions that are attached to the past and trying to balance out the new life she's about to begin, okay? Because the World card talks about like a completion, right? Something coming to a completion, and then once something comes to a completion, there's a whole start of a whole nother cycle, okay? So the the full card, right, starts off the whole new cycle of the tarot deck, okay, or starts off a whole new cycle of life. And I kind of feel like that is where she's at. She's really trying to balance these two, okay? She really has not had a chance to heal, and I feel like that is kind of like a problem right now, because it kind of leaves her in like this really emotionally rocky place. Yeah, it just she's really trying to find a way to disconnect herself from the past, the unhealed emotions from the past, and deal with what she's got on her plate right now moving forward. You know what? I kind of think that it's so funny because whatever has occurred, you know what I mean, as far as her family goes and her getting out of that conservatorship, I really do feel like even though she's trying to balance out those emotions and really trying to figure herself out, like she really is in this energy, like she, you know, really has the upper hand in the situation, or she just really is still living in the fact that she really overcame, you know what I mean, and defeated the place that she was in, but there's still some emotional attachment, because I really do feel like this Three of Cups represents her family. But the way this guy with the swords is looking at this Three of Cups, you know, he's still in a celebratory mood, you know, that he was able to overcome those obstacles and that situation with those people. But at the same time, he really is trying to overcome it, because I'm saying he, but I'm really talking about Britney, okay? I'm saying he because of this figure here with the swords. But there's still part of him that still feels, still part of her, I don't know why I say him, still part of her that still feels like, you know, she just kind of can't get over, like, that she was, like, kind of taken advantage of or stabbed in the back, or that's just how she feels about it. But it's time to really, really close that chapter and move on. So it's not necessarily, I'm getting like a whole feel of her being like just in a place of limbo. And it really, honestly, doesn't really have a whole lot to do with Sam. But it really just has to do with her. And this could be just her really kind of focusing on her energy, because maybe she just kind of feels stable where she's at with Sam at the moment, to where, you know, she's just kind of focused on herself and kind of reliving things in her mind and trying to like figure out how to, you know, file some of these things away and what to do with some of these past hurts and pain. Like, how does she compartmentalize those things? How does she release those things? But at the same time, being kind of still ecstatic that she kind of came out of that, because that was a lot. And now that I'm really looking at this, she was in her conservatorship for like 13 years, right? This Ace of Cups, that's a 1 to me. Then you have this Three of Cups, that's a 3. So that to me shows that that's like in the past. That's that 13 years, okay, of her giving herself to other people. Okay, and that's where, like, I just feel like, there's a lot of emotions there and a lot of energy and time that I feel like she wasted that she can't really get back. But it's imperative for her to really move forward, okay? Really move forward. And I feel like really she really may have like a serious move, because this Three of Wands talks about movement, okay, or travel. And then this Eight of Wands can also talk about movement, okay? So I really think that there's some movement or travel going on, okay, where there could be a change of residence. And I honestly feel like this change of residence is kind of her way of leaving the past in the past, okay? And letting bygones be bygones. Because I feel like this portion of her life, this focus, is really on her. I don't really see Sam's energy popping up here, okay? I feel like this is her. Then you have like this Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is a complete new beginning. So this is what I feel here. And it's really weird how these things kind of show up. I just feel like this is a whole new beginning. Because you have the world here, the Ten of Swords here. This talks about an ending, okay? This is in the past. This is the ending. This is the new beginning over here. And I really feel like a move would really be something that would be beneficial or like really symbolic to her, as far as, making this separation between what's happened in the past and what's going on with her future. All right, so let me see here. Britney Spears, how do you feel about Sam Ashgari? Three more. Okay, so I feel like she's a little scared about this pregnancy, because the Queen of Wands could talk about someone who is a mother, okay? Someone who is with child, because that Pentacle talks about, to me, life, and the fact that this queen is holding that Pentacle means that she has an ability to bear life. But with it being in the reverse, I also feel like this sometimes represents someone who's closing off their energy, okay, and really maintaining and focusing that energy on themselves, okay? So I honestly think she's in a space where she's really into herself right now. And I kind of feel like that Sam may be the one who, like I said before, he's the one who's really kind of directing the guidance of this relationship, because I feel like Britney is in a place where she's got to do her own thing, okay? She's got to be in a place of healing. She's got to redirect that energy back to herself, because she's really hasn't had the space to do that, okay? Because she's been in the relationship with Sam, but then she's also, had this conservatorship with her father. So where is Britney's identity, okay? And I kind of feel like that's kind of where she is right now. And that's why I feel like Sam has the responsibility of the relationship. I really do feel like she's concerned about this pregnancy. with this Fool card being on top, because the Fool card can talk about taking risks, okay? So her moving in this new direction of having another child, okay, and being out of this conservatorship and being in this relationship and just having this new sense of freedom in this life, it could be a little bit tricky or feel a little bit tricky, because the Tower card can talk about change or not wanting something to change or being scared of change. I just feel like there is some just, apprehensiveness of all of this stuff, because of a lot of this stuff is kind of happening fast, okay? And I feel like she's in a period where she needs to really digest this. This Seven of Cups, this is definitely somebody who's in an energy where they feel like they have so many more opportunities available to them. And she really does feel like she is in a place where she can be creative, okay? So this Magician card can talk about, really being able to manifest and really be able to be in a position to create whatever it is that you want. And especially with it close to this Seven of Cups, I just feel like, she really does have or is in a place where she has a plethora of opportunities to kind of create whatever it is that she wants. Okay, so she can have like many different things that she's working on as well. I just feel like she could have her hands in many different pots, okay? She could be manifesting many different things or working on many different things. Or she can have herself and her emotions divided up into many different things. But whatever this is, okay, I just feel like it's her energy, and it's something that she's really trying to figure out. But I feel like she's in a place where she's able to manifest whatever she wants, but also a little bit afraid of change. I definitely feel like that, just happy to have your power back and happy to have the opportunity to have options, okay, outside of whatever someone's telling you that you have. So at the bottom of the deck, we have this Emperor card. So the father shows up, okay, with this four of wands. We have this Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Devil card. Honestly, I really do think Britney needs some sort of counseling, because I feel like there is some attachment to the past, okay? And she really hasn't let go of the emotional trauma that she occurred under this conservatorship, okay? She's really in a place where she wants to be able to move forward, okay? She really wants to be able to move forward. She has, like, she's at that crossing point of just leaving everything behind and just moving completely forward, because she has the whole world in her hand, right? She has a plethora of options, but I feel like she's energetically stuck or energetically tied to the past. And I feel like it really has to do with the relationship that she had with her father and, her family. Okay, because I feel like her emotions are really tied to that with this Five of Cups and this Queen of Cups. But I definitely feel like she is working on a whole lot of stuff, okay, really trying to figure herself out. Let's see. pregnancy. I wonder how Britney feels about this pregnancy. Let's see if we can shuffle this up a little bit. How does Britney Spears feel about this pregnancy? How does Britney Spears feel about this pregnancy? Okay, so I believe Britney Spears has children already, okay? And I feel like this new experience or her having this child doesn't necessarily compensate for her other children. Now, I don't know if she's in contact with her other children, but I definitely feel like this brings up some issues when it comes to her other children. Okay, because I think that it's like a sense of not wanting to feel as if though she's neglecting her other children. Okay, I don't know what that could mean. I'm really not sure like what her status, her relationship status is with her other children, but I think that she's concerned about that dynamic. Okay, because you got this Two of Wands and then you got this Two of Swords. And in the very front, leading all of this, is the Queen of Swords, okay? I kind of feel like she doesn't want it to be as if though she's like creating a new life and forgetting her other children behind. Like something of that nature, okay? Yeah, just something of that nature. I just don't think that she wants that to be an energy surrounding this whole thing. I really do think that she wants to have a relationship with all of her children, and I think that she wants this to be something that's very inclusive with them. So whatever conflict that's happened in the past, because I feel like whatever her relationship with her children or her children's father, okay, that could have been something that had some like a lot of conflict and a lot of burden in the past, okay, and there probably was some separation between her children and her, okay, but whatever that case may be, I think that she wants to bridge that gap and wants all of her children to have some inclusion in her life right now. I just don't think that she wants that to be something that's separate. Also, I'm not even sure. Okay. Okay. So, what I was getting ready to say is I'm not sure if it's one child or two children. I don't know because it seems like there's a lot of twos here, okay? We got, and then the reason why I'm like getting all hell of excited is because the Lover's card is here, okay? So this is twos, okay? Then you have twos here. All right. Then you have the Two of Wands, and then you have the Two of Swords. So there's a lot of twos here, so I don't know how important that is. I don't know how important the number 2 is. Even in this Six of Cups, there's 2 people or 2 figures there. So I don't know how important those twos are, but they're showing up. Okay, and they're showing up really, really strongly. But I just know that without a doubt that she really wants to have some sort of inclusion when it comes to her and her other children. And then the new child that she has on the way. I honestly feel like this is something that she's going to be working towards. Okay, having some sort of inclusion with her children from the past and this new child that she's going to be having. I just feel like there is some sort of inclusion. So I definitely feel like that is something that she's going to be working towards. Okay, having some sort of inclusive relationship. All right, now I don't know if the twos have anything to do with her current pregnancy, or it's just like a strong saying that I want to have an inclusion with both or all of my children. All right, so let's see. Show me the current relationship dynamic between Sam Ashgari and Britney Spears. Like, I kind of want to see their energy together. Show me the current energy of Sam Ashgari and Britney Spears. Or show me the current energy of their relationship together. 3 more. We have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about success, okay? This also is my resurrection card. Okay, so I definitely feel like there is a lot of people rooting for them, okay? And as of right now, I feel like they've went through a lot. They've been through a lot. So right now in their relationship, I feel like there is, you know, a lot of success. Or at least right now, at this point in time, they're really just enjoying where they're at, if that makes sense. They're really just enjoying where exactly they are. Have the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Fool card. Like, I honestly feel like there's going to be some movement. There's going to be some movement, okay, from where they currently are at to somewhere else. Because we have this Six of Wands. You have this Eight of Cups. Both of these cards talk about movement, okay? So they're just really enjoying where they're at right now in their relationship, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of people that are rooting for them, or they're just focused on the energy around them that is positive, okay? With this Eight of Cups, I feel like there's going to be a walking away from things you know, that have a lot of emotional, that they have a lot of emotional connection to. All right, and moving on to a new beginning, which is this Fool card, and it's upright. So I really do feel like there's a lot of attachments that I think that they want to move away from in order to start anew. I mean, I honestly think that's what's going on here. You see, we have this Empress card. We have the Six of Cups. I honestly feel like whatever the energy is, it's old, stagnant, still energy, okay? They're really trying to move past this old, still, stagnant energy, okay? And they're really just enjoying what they have right now with each other. They're really just enjoying this pregnancy, but I feel like they're really trying to get out of this old, stagnant energy. And I feel like they'll be moving out of that soon. See, even here, we have the bottom of the deck, this Three of Wands. We have this Ace of Swords. Show me the relationship. Oh, see, then we have this Ten of Cups. And then this Two of Pentacles. I just really think that they're trying to balance their relationship, especially with everything that's going on. I do feel like there's this energy of trying to move past like old stagnant emotions that really don't serve them anymore, or like a situation or things that has like these old stagnant emotions attached to them, okay? So there's this period of wanting to move out of this in order for them to get to a place of Ten of Cups. Let's see what's going to be the future of this relationship. What's the future of this relationship as of right now? What's the future of this engagement and relationship between Sam Ashgari and Britney Spears? Show me the future of this relationship and engagement between Britney Spears and Sam Ashgari. Will they get married? Why is this Three of Cups in reverse here? Why is this Three of Cups in reverse here? Why is this Three of Cups in reverse? Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. All right, so this Three of Cups, I feel like there is some obstacles, okay? There could be some obstacles that come up. Okay, so there is a pathway, and then there is a pathway, okay? So I just feel like there are some obstacles here with this Three of Cups in reverse. And if they can overcome these obstacles, they have an opportunity for them to head in the right direction, okay? Because we have the Lovers card, we have the Temperance card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So these are like really good cards, all right? Because that is a sign of heading towards marriage. But This Three of Cups is concerning to me because underneath it you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and then next to the Five of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles. This Three of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles talks about, I feel like there's going to be like a stagnant period in their relationship, or some sort of like stalemate in their relationship, and they're going to try to move out of this, but it just seems like it's going to take some effort for things to kind of work together. But when I see this Knight of Wands here and it's next to this Four of Wands, like, I don't know what that means to me, because to me, I'm seeing someone possibly stepping out of this connection and doing God knows what, because this Knight of Wands here to me is someone who's really, really flighty, someone who's kind of non-committal. Okay, so there could be somebody here in this connection that can possibly step out, possibly get cold feet, or do some sort of, I don't know what, stepping out of the connection. It definitely feels like there's somebody who can get cold feet as far as this engagement or this relationship goes. But I just kind of feel like if they can overcome that, it can go to something long term. But I'm telling y'all, there's some sort of hiccup here. Who causes this situation over here? Who is stepping out of this relationship? Who is it? We got the Seven of Cups. I don't know. This is someone, I don't know. We have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. I don't know, you guys, because that is definitely somebody who is trying to explore their options. This is somebody that's trying to explore their options and see what other potential opportunity is beneficial for them. Yeah, I just feel like there's somebody here who's going to want to explore their other opportunities to see whatever else is out there that is beneficial for them, okay? So there's like legit two pathways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this type of energy, because I feel like this is gonna cause some sort of conflict. Okay, so what I'm seeing is it's a possibility that somebody may step out of bounds to see what else is out there, or see what other options that are out there. And this could cause some conflict, okay? There could be some sneaky energy going on around here, because I have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So, you know, they have, listen, they have two opportunities. But if they can overcome this obstacle here, I definitely think they can stay on the pathway to getting married. What is going on in Britney Spears' career? 3 more. I feel like she's working on stuff, okay, that the public doesn't know. The public does not know. I really do feel like she's working on a couple of things, a couple of different things, okay? There's going to be, I feel like, more than one avenue for her to make money. So she's gonna have different opportunities, all right? And I feel like this is very, very like secretive. Yeah, because it's, look, this is the moon card. So I feel like there's stuff going on that she's not really going to say, because the high priestess is somebody who has like knowledge, but they're not really necessarily letting it out for the public to see. All right. The Five of Pentacles talks about someone moving out of a place that doesn't really have, the grounds to cultivate things that are prosperous. But the fact is that she's holding on to those secrets, okay? But I feel like she has more than one thing going on, more than one thing that could bring her prosperity. But like I said, I just think that it's something that is going to be on the hush hush. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a businesswoman, okay? This is someone who's into making business moves. So whatever she is doing, this is something that she's gonna like keep quiet until she is able to really come out about it, okay? So I just don't feel like you're gonna hear a whole lot until she decides to really put it out there. Oh, let me see what fell. Yeah, I honestly do feel like whatever is going on is like real hush hush. I feel like she's working on a multitude of things. I feel like she's working with a couple of people, but when it comes out, it's definitely going to be worth the effort and hard work that she's putting into it. And it's just clarified by this Ten of Pentacles. What I will say though, I feel like there is some hurt as far as the industry goes. So I don't feel like she trusts a whole lot of people in the industry, and that is an issue, because I just think that she doesn't want to work with certain people, or she doesn't want to go back to how she was working before in the past, because I just feel like it put her in some really odd situations where people was taking advantage of her. So she just needs to be kind of conscious and cautious of the people that she invests with, okay? I definitely do feel, though, that she has a whole lot of things going on. With the Queen of Swords, this is someone who, they maintain their boundaries. They're just not gonna, let people walk all over them. I feel like she's really kind of gonna be cutthroat from this point forward. If you try to come for her, she's gonna try to end you. Like, that's just how I feel about that. I just feel like, if you come for her, she's gonna try to end you, okay? She's not going to really step away from that. Nah, not at all, okay? I really don't feel like she's gonna step away from that, letting people, just throw her under the bus any type of way. I really feel like she's gonna be in a place where she's gonna start standing up for herself. You know what? When it comes to that book, y'all keep y'all eyes out for that book. Another thing, she needs to be careful with signing contracts. I really do feel like the contract situation, she really needs to be careful with. Because there might be people who could potentially, try to take advantage of her. I just feel like the contract, she needs to have someone there that's like a mediator, okay? Someone to really kind of be looking at the fine print when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, keep a lookout for that book. I feel like that book is going to, when it does come out, I feel like it's going to be something that's really, really juicy, okay? It's going to be really, really, really juicy. But yeah, I feel like, she is working on a lot of things, but I feel like the things that she's working on is something that's going to allow her to be in the home. Okay, so I feel like what she's working on is going to allow her to have more time in the home, to where she's able to kind of just focus on herself, focus on her pregnancy, focus on her relationship, and just kind of feel what it's like to be free and not under that conservatorship. I don't see her working like crazy hard, really out there in the public eye, and doing a whole lot. I do see herself investing in different avenues that will be beneficial for her. But I think that she does have some apprehension when it does come to working with people in the industry again, because I do feel like she was burned a couple of times, and she's very leery of that type of energy again. But I do feel like she is like, now she's coming out like guns blazing with, you know, people kind of throwing her under the bus. I just don't think that that's something that people can do easily. And she's going to say what's on her mind, okay? Yeah, I really do think this contract, this conservatorship coming to an end is something to where she really gets to be able to be in peace and enjoy her life. But I also feel like she's got to be, you know, a little bit cautious about other contracts. But I do see her doing a lot of different things. And it doesn't really have to do with singing. I just feel like there's other stuff that's going to come out. Other stuff that she's going to be working with. Because the Queen of Pentacles is a business woman. This person has a lot of different things going on for them. So she could be doing or working with different brands, building up her own brand, selling different type of things, you know, leveraging her name. That kind of thing. But I really do, that book, let's just wait for that book, because I feel like it's going to be something. But I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys in another video.